While I have been pretty critical of Nintendo over the last couple of weeks, I still wanted to make a prediction about the upcoming tomorrow reveal of why we're paying $80 for Mario Kart World. We'll see what they say, but my predictions of this whole thing are they're going to have, it has to be different, right? There has to be some catch or something different that they're charging this much extra money for it. Now, I realize $10 isn't a lot. I realize that Mario Kart is a game that you're probably going to play for the entire lifetime of the Switch 2 as long as you have it. I realize that. So I'm not as angry about the $80 as I am angry about the $90 for an 8-year-old game in Breath of the Wild and $80 for Tears of the Kingdom, which came out 3-4 years ago, something like that already somehow. It's just 2 or 3 years, whatever it is. It's ridiculous. The game's already out. Anyway, enough. So my predictions for Mario Kart, because there has been some comments by, I think, Bill Trinan and that Nate guy, Buildoff or whatever his name is, and Doug Bowser, that there's going to be some things that we're not expecting. So some of those things that I think we're going to see is you can get out of your cart. I think you're going to be able to get out of your cart for various different reasons. Maybe there's even some kind of platforming in the thing. I don't know. But I feel like we're finally going to be able to get out of our cart if I ever buy it. I should say you're going to be able to get out of your cart and explore the area. Maybe find power-ups in the grass or power-ups in like a tree or something, or something that you can do. Because one of I forget who it was actually at this point, but somebody commented that they did get to try it hands-on, and it was just kind of like boring, not boring, but just the same old, and there was hardly anything to do in the open world, and they didn't really see the point of this thing being $80. And so somebody responded to that from Nintendo and said, well, you haven't seen what's in store yet. Another thing that I really hope that they're going to do is damage to the carts. These carts look pristine. That's the one thing I can't stand about Nintendo games is nothing ever gets damaged that I can think of. Like the bricks and stuff like that. They've been damaging the bricks in Mario now that I think about it for forever, and nothing else in any game that they have ever gets damaged. Even this game, Xenoblade X, if I ever open it, I have played it. This, again, is one of those games where everything is in this pristine condition, doesn't have dirt on it, doesn't have rain on it, doesn't have anything on it. It's just annoying. When you have a powerful-ish system like the Switch 2, start doing some of this stuff. So I'm hoping that we're going to see that in Mario Kart World, that they actually have damage to things, and you have to fix it in order to get on with the race. Now, maybe they have like a 24-hour, I think it's called Le Mans. Maybe they have something like that. Or if it's like you got 24 hours to get to the next track, which is way over on the other side of this map, and all this stuff might happen to you, and you have to get there, and whoever gets there to the race first has like pole position. Is that what it's called? I'm really terrible with this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm just not into racing. But whoever gets there first is going to have an advantage. And so you're going to have all this damage that you incur. And then damage is actually going to be caused by shells hitting you, and blue shells hitting you, and bombs hitting you, and whatever else, boomerangs hitting you, fireballs hitting you, snowballs hitting you, whatever it is. Your car is going to actually finally take damage. You're going to finally start running out of gas. You're going to finally start having all these other things happen that actually happen in even just go-kart racing. Go-karts aren't impervious to anything else that a car would be having happen to it. So hopefully some of that is seen in this game, because it's just, I don't know, from what I was hearing, even from total Nintendo fanboys, is like, it's a Mario Kart. It's a Mario Kart. There's just nothing different. Sorry. Another thing that I would like to see, something other than just in the single player, something other than just Go around at 50cc, go around at 100cc, go around at 150cc, go around at 200cc. It's the same thing. Just go around these, get your gold medal and go on to the next track and go and get your gold medal. There's got to be something different with that. Now, if they do have car damage or cart damage, I should say, that would definitely add to the single player a lot, but there's got to be something different at this point. I mean, they kind of have all their eggs in one basket with this game. Now, when they had all their eggs in one basket with Breath of the Wild, that was a completely different thing. That was a groundbreaking game for the system that was on, especially. That was a groundbreaking game. This is just a Mario Kart game. Sorry, it's Mario Kart. You know, like there's nothing extraordinary about it so far that I have seen in any video that I've watched. It's just plain in the mill. We're going to charge you $20 more for this one than the last one. And the last thing I think they're going to announce is, while we're on the subject of money, I guarantee there's going to be DLC. Now, if they're intelligent in any way, shape, and form, they're not going to announce it at this thing tomorrow unless, with my level, unless that's why you're paying $80. I highly doubt it with Nintendo. Highly doubt it. Especially seeing how they're charging you $20 to play DLC for a game that you bought 8 years ago. But I guarantee there's going to be DLC to come with this thing. Guarantee it. How could there not be? So we're going to see how that goes. They probably won't announce the prices to that. Those prices to be announced in the future based on how much work we put into this, because this is how we're charging now. So we'll see about that. And then the last thing that I think we're going to see is drivers for games maybe even outside of Nintendo. So like, I don't know, I'm into Persona, so maybe the Joker can drive a car. I mean, they had the Joker in Smash Brothers, so they already have they already did licensing with Atlas. Something like that, possibly. They've had many different, I think some Final Fantasy characters. They had the one from Kingdom Hearts. Was his name Sora, I think. So they've had some outside of Nintendo's family of very similar looking group. So we'll see with that. Maybe they'll add some of that again, but that might be paid again, because those were behind paywalls, I believe, with Smash Brothers too, I think. I only had Smash Brothers for a limited amount of time. But that's my predictions. I can't really think of anything else that they would possibly add. I think you're going to be able to walk around. I think you're going to be able to get out of the cart. And this is pie in the sky, maybe. I don't know. Maybe even a little bit of platforming. I think the carts are going to break down. I think they're going to have to add something to the single player mode. I think they're going to have to maybe they'll add external characters. They got to do something. And maybe there's like a new battle mode too. Maybe there's possibly a new battle mode. But with this big of a map, battle mode might be a little difficult, but we'll see. They have had, I think actually, battle mode, in my mind, is more fun with multiple people than racing. Because if you get a bunch of people in a room together and one of them is really good at video games and everybody else sucks at video games, you're going to lose every single time to that person. But if you're in battle mode, you have a chance. So I think battle mode is more important, honestly, than racing against whoever you're going to play against, if it's in a family event. Now, if you're racing online, that's a completely different story. You got to race Japanese players, and those guys are just far and away better than most people. But yeah, anyway, that is my video. I think those things are going to be added to it. I can't really think of anything else that they would do, but hopefully they surprise me. Pleasantly surprise me. Anyways, I feel like DLC is coming, and if they're smart at all, they won't announce it unless it's free, which I highly doubt with Nintendo. Anyway, that's my video. What do you think is coming to this event that we got going on tomorrow? What do you think they're going to add to it? Or do you think it's just going to be same old, trying to tell us that something's new, but nothing's really new, and trying to sell us like a banana taped to a duct tape to a wall and trying to sell it to us for $80. I don't know. That was an art exhibition thing that sold for like $8 million or something like that. But anyway, what do you think is coming? I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.